Australia sells a cream called the Anna's Wild Yam Cream. And the Anna's Wild Yam Cream contains diosgenin. So here's diosgenin over here. Let's show what happens. When a woman applies, or a man, the Anna's Wild Yam Cream to the skin, the fat cells take it up and it stimulates the body, the pathway that the body uses to make its own progesterone. So what this Anna's Wild Yam Cream does, it stimulates the body to increase its progesterone production. And if you increase progesterone and your estrogen's high, it'll bring it down. And if you increase progesterone and your estrogen's too low, it'll bring it up. And if your testosterone's too high, it'll bring it down. And if it's too low, it'll bring it up. Can you see it's your balancer? What if you go on the Anna's Wild Yam Cream and your hormones are balanced? Is it a problem? There is no known toxic dose of progesterone, but there is definitely a toxic dose of estrogen. Can you have too much happy hormone? I would like to suggest not. So how do you apply the Anna's Wild Yam Cream? To apply the Anna's Wild Yam Cream, you take a finger dip. We have carefully analysed this. Finger dip almost to the first knuckle into the cream. Apply it to the inside of your arms one time, chest another time, abdomen another time, inside of thighs another time. So you apply it to the tender parts of your body. Alternate the spots. That will keep the body reactive. You apply it every morning and every night for 3 weeks a month. If a woman is still menstruating, she applies it for the 3 weeks where she's not menstruating. They're the 3 weeks where the progesterone is the highest, and she stops for the week of menstruation. If she is not menstruating anymore, she just chooses 1 week where she applies the cream. Sorry, where she does not apply the cream. So 3 weeks it's applied and 1 week it is not applied. What about a man? A man applies it once a day, and because men are not cyclic, he does not have a break. So women apply it twice a day, morning and night, 3 weeks a month. Whereas a man applies it once a day with no break. Why would a woman use the cream? She would use the cream for all the symptoms that I explained earlier. For premenstrual tension, for heavy periods, painful periods, for ovarian cysts, for fibroids in the uterus, for depression, for thyroid. So all of those things, why would a man apply it? For penile dysfunction, excuse the French, but one man said, this stuff puts lead in my pencil. To help with low sperm count, to help control prostate. So you would use it for all of those things. If you put Anna's Wild Yam Cream into the web, you can order it straight from Australia where it is made. One lady said, thank you for giving my daughter back. At the age of 13, she grew horns. After 2 months on the Anna's Wild Yam Cream, the horns went in. Every woman that has breast cancer or has had should be on the Anna's Wild Yam Cream, because breast cancer cannot happen if the estrogen levels are down. Neck one time, face another time, chest another time, inside of arms, abdomen, inside of thighs. So basically the tender parts of your body. I have met many women, many menopausal women, their hot flushes have stopped. I've had some men come to me and say, oh, thank you for giving me my wife back. I've now got a happy wife. Sometimes it's the missing link with weight loss. As I said the other night, it might be wheat belly and it might be estrogen belly. One lady said to me, I've just been to the doctor. I have so much weight. I'm miserable. The doctor said, you're eating too much. She said, I felt like getting up on the table and slapping him because I hardly eat anything. I said, well, I've just found 3 problems. You've got a gluten intolerance, you've got a hormonal imbalance. What was the other one? It was the gluten intolerance, the hormone imbalance. Oh, that's right, and she was not digesting properly. I said, I think eliminate the gluten, we'll balance the hormones, heal the gut, you'll find out tomorrow night. And I said, you'll get results. She said, well, I feel like getting up on your desk and kissing you. She knew there was something wrong. And unfortunately, sometimes you'll go and they'll say, well, you must have mental problems. Huh? That's why every good doctor, every good nutritionist, naturopath, they will listen to you. You're living in the body. I have met women who've had migraines every month with their periods, and then they've gone through menopause and they're still getting them, and all their life they've suffered, and it's actually a hormonal imbalance.